Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Oxygen Not Included, or Food Not Included as it is more accurately known in this colony, because we have a huge problem with calories, as in we don't have enough of them for all of the duplicants. So this episode is, let me cancel the analysis of that, I've got other things on my mind. This episode is really about hopefully trying to resolve that, as well as some other odds and ends around the base. As you can see, we are producing some more farm tiles, which hopefully eventually will give us to a positive calorie generation. But also we need to sort out the bathroom, which is currently not as great as originally envisaged, mainly because it's split up and there's too many things of one item. So what I'm going to do is wait for this sort of morning cycle to finish. This is cycle 26, and once they've finished their shower and other things, I'm going to go ahead and remove some of these items and then shift them around, and then we're going to go for a better recycle system. So that is about done. So what I'm going to do is remove the two toilets on the right hand side like that. We're going to move the shower here, and then also the sinks on the left hand side of that, and that's because I want two of everything in this building. Also, it would probably be all right if I actually connect that up like that. There we go. I know it's been pointed out in the comments a couple of times and such, and did that person just slide down there and then just decide to jump over and go around? I believe that's exactly what they did. Let me place that tile in there. Anyway, so in terms of the colony status, it is, yeah, I'm not going to say not great, not terrible, 3.60 outlaw, but yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it's like. We've also got, hang on, we've got another little achievement here. What is the achievement? It is bed and bath, or at least one toilet in the colony for, and a bed for every duplicant. That is fine. Let's go to duplicant skills, and we can see Bert has another skill, and we can go for probably, yeah, super hard dirt digging, which he does like, so it does increase their morale, but as you can see, it's not going to put them in a deficit, but it's really going to increase the used morale, if that's such a thing. So we can mine diamond and obsidian, and also just in general increases the mining there. You can see this is no tile selected. I'm going to select immediately the mealworm thing there. So they are now disconnecting a lot of these items in here. We'll then refill them back up, and then what we want to do is go for a recycle system. At the moment, we take this fresh water, we put it in there, and then we store it in this thing here. Originally, there was then going to be a couple of other things. We were going to go for where is it? Do we have the filter? I don't know if we have the sand filter just yet. Let's have a quick look. It'll be in the water bit that I can't find. There it is there. So that is the where we can basically filter out the water. So it's water to polluted water. But sorry, water that's polluted up to normal water, drinkable and usable. However, I don't know about germs. Normally you have to heat that up, but we'll have to see. So we need to get that sorted after the current research, because the current research is going to give us some fridges, which means we can store this food that we're making without it just being in a nice warm area. And it's warmer because of that cool steam vent. It's still steam, and as you can see, it's like 39 degrees there, and that's 60 degrees there. So when it's at full steam, you can basically get scalded around here, so that's a problem. We've also got a lot of this polluted oxygen. We are trying to skim it off with a deodorizer, but it is not working as intended, and we need to move some of this smelly stuff over into there. So basically, yeah, we're not in trouble, but we also we can see pretty much the issues at hand. Let's go over to our plumbing, and then we're going to place in the lavatory there, lavatory there, lavatory there. So 3 lavs in total added, and then another 2 showers. So we have showers, lavs, and then the sinks there. So that should be better. Obviously, they are going to go ahead and build that hopefully quite quickly. We then have to build probably this liquid reservoir output into that area where we can then recycle it. I wasn't really too worried about this water here. I wasn't too worried at all about this water being used up, because we've got so much water down here because of this steam vent. I thought I could probably just take that and go to there, but I don't know if that is actually the case, but we'll see how we get on there. As you can see, we are still producing all of this stuff here, and I'm more than happy letting them just crack on and do this, because we need more farm tiles, certainly. Let me just double check that. Is it too big? It is, right, so that's a thing. It's a miscellaneous room at the moment, and the reason for it is because we are too large for a mess hall. Mess hall is a maximum size. The maximum size for that is 64 tiles, and our current amount is actually 76. So what I'm probably best off doing is either accepting that we can make a great hall, which requires missing decor item plus 20 decor. So we need a decor item of plus 20, and I have no reason to assume that we have anything like that, because I don't think we I don't think we went down that path, really. Furniture, no. There's a water cooler. We've got... No, I don't think we've got any deco items, really, because I don't think we researched it. Let's have a quick look, see what sort of things we can get, which is right down the bottom, I believe. Yeah, we haven't even got the very basic flower pot or lamp decor items, so we're probably just going to... I'm not going to spend time rebuilding that. I think it would take far too long, but we are still going to probably go ahead and then build the rest of this. I'm very tempted, however, to... I don't know. Do we want to move it off? How many beds have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What if we just go 11, 12 and then close it off? That would work, right? I mean, I know it's not exactly on the line of this, but it doesn't really matter. And then at least they'll get some bonuses for that. So we need 2 more plus a little bit of a gap there. We'll put the mesh tiles in like so. We will go ahead and deconstruct all of these. In fact, I'll use the deconstruct option. And then we also want furniture, the cot, no, sorry, mesh tables, and then 1, 2. Still leaving this gap on the left hand side there just in case we want a flower pot. The whole room thing is something that I wouldn't say recently discovered, but certainly something that I've not used in abundance. And I guess the game keeps flinging stuff at you, which is exciting. What's not exciting is the fact that they still haven't built all of these, although they are cracking on with other things. So what we'll do is we'll say copy settings, copy all the settings to there. Obviously they're not going to go any further. I haven't yet bothered with that. I'm going to say priority, get level 6 and get this done. It just means that we can then have this as a room with like extra morale, and I think that's important because, quite frankly, they're going to be well pissed off that they can't eat much. So there you are. Looking around, I don't know if there's anywhere I can go to just get some very quick calories. I would go in there, but it's also full of chlorine, so not entirely the best place to be. And also because this is a swampy type biome, we're going to have a lot of, well, we already have slime lung in and around the place. There's only a little bit of food poisoning and slime lung. Brilliant. Where's Bert been? Oh, Bert won't have been digging, will he? I don't think Bert's our digger. Bert, yes, he is our digger. That's why he's got that then, because he's been digging probably around here. So that's sort of understandable. Let's have a quick look there. You can see, oh yeah, so apparently it's a cool steam vent. It's 101 degrees C. So yeah, you would go and get immediately scalded in there. That's not good. Far from it. So you can see everybody's eating all this stuff. They don't like it, and they haven't... Actually, no, it says Bert's okay. It's Ashcan that's got food poisoning and slime lung. Interesting. Anyway, so we've got this room done, and it now is, yes, it is a mess hall. So we could always increase this if we need to be the next one. The one above that. Let me just make sure, yeah, that pneumatic door is on the right level. There we are. So we've got the meal worms here. Every printing that we get now, I'm just going to bring in resources for the colonists. The idea is that getting more people would just be a massive downside, with it being obviously no or a lack of food, really. So that is my priority there. Obviously, because we're using the calories on this is our only generator, one manual generator to do all of this, which is a problem. But yeah, it's food that's really the issue here, and getting the rest of this sorted, really. But they are not, so I will place that to level 6 priority, just because at the moment none of these rooms will actually be giving a morale bonus, so it's important that we get that sorted. And then obviously move some of this stuff to storage, which I know people have said I've left it too late. I agree wholeheartedly that we should have probably brought that there, although you have to prioritise things, I guess. As with everything, there'll be a meta build that we could follow, but that's not interesting. It's about self-discovery and figuring out for yourself, and then getting slime lung and dying and falling down the ladder into this horrible slime. Although that's not something we're aiming for. Anyway, I digress. We're going over for room decor. You can see that is now an official washroom. Both of these are now official washrooms, which is good. I was going to name the channel that, but yeah, different times. And that should be all sorted. Going to double check the plumbing overlay, and it looks to be correct. If we mouse over the tiles like so, you'll be able to see it'll flash there to show you what the connections are. So the connections for that are fairly acceptable by the look of it, so that's good. And that farm tile is now in, so we will go through copy settings and put that there. And then, quite frankly, I don't think it would be unreasonable to just build right across and get this sorted. So we will need to go for a ladder a little bit further up there. Fire pole will do the same thing, and then we will need to start placing some extra tiles in. up and around the top. For the time being, however, I am just going to dig, and the problem with that, it's going to uncover all of this carbon dioxide, which will probably then sink down into around here, but we'll see, because that is not yet built, so that is probably a higher priority than anything else. Get that sorted. That's actually level 9, but they can't even get to it, you see. See all that level 6, and then we'll go ahead. Actually, that was deconstruct, my mistake. We'll go for priority 6, get that done. It's already 6 anyway, but it's just because they haven't done that bit. And then they're going to crack on and do that. Okay, so we'll dig across there, get at least that section done, so we're not opening that. So that should be alright. Obviously, at the moment, we are basically surviving off just the standard mush bars. So the mush bars are getting made, and then they are getting grilled, so they become mush fries, essentially. And that is probably better for us. The other option is, I wonder if you can eat a hatch. I don't know. It has a melting point. Wow. Okay. That's fairly... fairly dour thing. Let me go to choose a blueprint, and wow, we can bring in sand as a care package. Brilliant. Yeah, good. Thank you. That is exactly what we wanted. If I reject, we'll need time to recharge if I reject these printables. How much sand do we have? 47 tons. And what is it offering us? 3,000 kgs. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, I'll be honest, if we were dialing the Stargate back from Abydos, we'd probably trudge more onto in the SGC before before we even before we get less than what that's going to bring in. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? I think I'm going to check. What's it say? Home sweet home. Survive 200 cycles. Good luck. What could we do? How often is the print? I'm going to reject because I don't want that sand. I said it takes time to do that. It takes 3 cycles to print. Okay. I don't know if bringing people in would allow for more. I don't really know. Anyway, so we've got some commuter people going back and forward. That is totally understandable. What I want to do is have, at the moment anyway, we're still doing research. That's fine, but we can't really cook. So that is on level 9 for the idle generator. Obviously, it's just... Oh, we've got a cycle of 27 report here. So, calorie generation minus 662. That's much better than previously. And oxygen generation, we're on the positive. So, that's fine. That is fine. Water is going up here, and that is somewhat of a concern. I might have to start pumping that up into there. But we have ordered this stuff to be moved. We do want to get a couple more things in, and things which are equal to deodorizer, because I want a deodorizer there. I've got deodorizers there, and pretty much all the way up to the top there. And I'm going to place one probably in the... I'm probably going to place it there, because I'm really wanting to get that sorted. So we've got food on the go, we've got stuff transported into there. Stress is currently at 0 with only 1 illness, which is slime lung from Ashcan. Where is Ashcan? So we'll go over to vitals, and then we'll find Ashcan, and sure, follow cam, and they're currently there going... Where are they going? Are they just cleaning that up? Oh, they're picking up a mush bar. Ah, because is that where they're storing it? Yeah, they're coughing away there. That's not good. I wonder if we can do anything to help them out. We do have a triage card. Accelerates health restoration and the healing of physical injuries. The sink, which removes germs from duplicants. And we've got massage table, which reduces stress. So we don't have basically an apothecary set at the moment. That is a very basic research, though. So it's something that I may go ahead and sort. Both of these are set to... level 9, so they will research that as a priority, although it does take so much power to do, and obviously we are using both of these microbe mushes anyway. But a lot of the colonists are going and storing stuff, as you can see, which is good, because that's getting rid of a lot of this horrible minus decor thing that we really want to get rid of. Once this research is completed, we should have... Where is it? Where are we researching? We are researching the refrigerator, which is going to help us out a lot, and also a park sign, which we can't use. A fertilizer synthesizer and a farm station is something that I haven't got, and I don't know if we're going to use just yet. I guess it would be of some benefit, but I've never used them before, so that'll be a learning thing. What else do we want to do? Well, we're waiting for this water to go down, and that'll be fine. Because we're going to use this water up, and then basically start pumping that water into there. I think that is the overall goal. I would like to start researching in there, but as you can see, it's currently 104 degrees, so these guys have got soggy feet, but also probably melted souls, so that's probably something they need to sort out. Let me just have a quick look at the germ overlay, and ooh, slime lung, and as you can see, it's sort of filtering around here, and there's some food poisoning in there. Ideally, we want to put chlorine or heat the water, but we really don't have much of an option. And ooh, look at that, that's all kinds of bad. Right, we need to section that off. So I'm going to go for a manual airlock. I'm going to put that in here, and then brick that up like so. That will become priority level 9. Get it done, because there's too much of this. It's emanating all of this slime lung. Research is now complete rated, so we've now got some of the technology for, where is it? There we go. For refrigerator, park signs, and all of the stuff I mentioned earlier. In terms of our next piece of research, I am going to go for a, where is it? Produce medicine to cure most basic diseases. Yeah, basic diseases, that is fine. We'll get that. That should hopefully help us out. And then after that, we'll probably go for... Where is the research? I've lost it again. It's the filtration thing. It's around somewhere. It matters not at this point in time. We know that we have to do it, and we'll get there eventually. And oh yeah, you're a bit warm there. There's Turner clapping for some reason. Now that we've got this sorted, what I'm going to do is go for food and refrigerator. What can we make it out of? We've got sandstone, granite, and the sedimentary rock, which is thermally reactive. We don't need overheat temperature. Slow heating. Would that be better? Materials require a large amount of energy to rise up in temperature, therefore heat and cool slowly. Is that better to make it out of that? I guess it'll keep cold for longer, but it'll take more energy to do that. Okay. Let's place it in there. This could be a massive mistake, and if it is, I can always rebuild it. And power, once again, go along and up, and we're probably going to be overloading the grid at some point. Priority level 9. Get that sorted. Looks like that airlock is getting done as well, so we won't have as much flowing through. Let me just double check the germ overlay there. So yeah, that's none of it's producing around here. None of that is technically producing there, isn't it? That's emanating from there. So we need to. That's a problem, but it's not. No, it's not coming around there. Okay. I'm guessing because it's. I don't know. Ooh, hang on. There's some food poisoning on that. That'll probably be disinfected at some point. Germ source, food poisoning, slime lung, zombie spores, and floral scent. Zombie spores sounds really bad. Cycle 28 report. Minus nearly 1,000 calories and positive oxygen generation. So not too bad. We've closed this off to hopefully stop some of that stuff there. We've got... Overall, once this is completed, it should then start flowing that way. I'm just hoping it doesn't flow back over, which it could do. It could do because of the way that's working. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Either way, once we've got the fridge in, it'll hopefully mean that we can... store this food a bit better. There's the refrigerator. And that is going to be all edible and cooking ingredients. So because this is right close, it'll take from there and go to there. There's that research complete for the pharmacy, which is good. And then I think we're going to go straight for the water recycle that I mentioned. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I think we will leave it there. We finally have a refrigerator, and that means that, yeah, we can now store some of this food, and it won't all go off, which is, well, a bit of an advantage, I guess. Our bit around here, is that sand blocking that? No, it won't be. I think it's just behind it. It does say mealwood. Yeah, it's growing. It's fine. So yeah, all of this round here is growing, all of the meal wood. Once we get to the end here, we should have hopefully enough for the current amount of colonists. We are slowly moving some of this rock into the storage bins, which means basically we're probably doing better than we were last episode. We're then going to go over for the water recycle, which will require the filtration system probably up here. And what I'm going to do is have a filtration system. I was probably going to put the filtration system here and then the fresh water, two of these reservoirs there, and then those reservoirs will then feed back into here. But I believe, and this could be incorrect, I believe that the water, you technically get more water. You get net positive, basically. You get positive water from the toilets and the showers, basically because people are using the toilets and the showers, which means that it's actually outputting more than it takes. And unrefrigerated food. Right, where is it? That's the question. So for these, we want to say, where is our food? Is it in there? No. No, don't put it in there. Get rid of it. Get it shifted. Get all the mush fries in there. Let's see. What temperature is it? Contents, lice loaf, and currently going down to 12 degrees, 10 degrees, 8 degrees. Good. Some germs on there as well. You can see that food poisoning. There's a couple of germs. It's not a massive, huge issue. But we have to keep an eye on that. Right, we are going to then. Is there nothing in that? I think we can disable. We can probably get rid of that then. Deconstruct that that ration box. We don't need it. Right, we're going to leave it there. Next episode, continue on, and hopefully it will be a positive. At the moment, seems to be better than the last episode for sure, but obviously not by all means fixed. This is cycle 29, and we are going to see what the report says. It is a minus 4,000 calories, but positive on the oxygen. In terms of disease status, we've got added 62 germs, non-removed. Stress change minus stress reduction. We've got there 213%. No wild critters, no skill increases yet, and overall, then we've done a bit of work. 40%. Most of it, 10% generate power, which I'm guessing is the majority of the work. Research 8% and then cook. That makes sense. That makes sense for what we're doing. Okay, we will leave it there. Next episode, we'll crack on and hopefully not die. Hope you have enjoyed the episode. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.